What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode. I'm not referencing the t-shirt or the spot this time. They were all filmed at the same time. You know the drill by now. This time, you might be able to see some stuff's missing from the shelf. We're talking Seth Rollins. I'm going to show you guys every single Seth Rollins figure I have in this man cave. So without further ado, let's get into it and let's talk about it. Starting off, just a quick little shout out. Shout out to the plush. Doesn't really look like him, but no, it doesn't look like him at all, actually, does it? But I'll take that anyway. Shout out to the plush. And this is figures and pops of all sizes, guys. Just to let you know, little mention, this guy as well. This little mini Seth here, he sits right on my desk right here, just under where I'm recording. So shout out to him too. We're going to start off with a set. It's a set of figures. Now, Damian Priest and Becky Lynch are in here as well, but so is Seth. There he is right there. So I couldn't make the video and not put that in. So that is one Seth in the man cave. That is one. We're going to need a tracker on this. Are we counting the plush and the little one? We're just going to count figures. I'm going to show you everything, but we're just going to count figures. So number one on the figure count. Mini, number two. That is a Seth Rollins figure. It's a knuckle cruncher, but it's number two. Number two on the figure front. This is the only knuckle cruncher I've got. And again, this was a gift from Rach. Shout out, Rach, if you're watching the video. But yeah, actually, she'll feature a couple of times in this. Shout out, Rach. Absolutely amazing figure. Love it. Little knuckle cruncher. He's added to the collection. Number two, that is. Then we'll move on to number three in the figure collection. This is a different series. Now, I have got quite a few figures in this series. They come with the magazine at the back as well. Obviously, I've not opened that. It's the Seth Rollins one. This one, we're talking all things Seth. So why would I not show it? It's the Championship series. Very, very cool, I think. So that's number three in figures. We're going to have a brief pause now and look at Pop Funkos. We're stepping away from figures at the moment. We're looking at Pop Funkos. And if you saw the last video, you would have seen the signed Seth Rollins. He featured in the last video. But I've also got this Seth Rollins Pop Funko as well. Again, very, very cool. And I do believe they're working on making another one. So obviously I'm going to be buying that. But these are the two Seth Rollins Pop Funkos that sit in the collection. Why does the camera keep doing that? And just before we do jump back into figures, again, I've got to give a shout out to this big one. I'm not going to count him, but this big old Seth. I need to sit back a bit more so you can see it. But I don't want to show my bottom half because I'm wearing pajamas. It's my day off. I do what I want. Again, this big, massive Seth. He's huge. He lives right here, right there. He lives right by the desk. Right, the rest are purely figures, actual figures that you would go and you would buy from Smith's, B&M, The Entertainer, etc. We're on just figures now. And we're going to start off with the basics first. I'm going to show you all of the basics. We have this Seth freaking Rollins from the main event series, WrestleMania. Seth Rollins, a very cool figure. Absolutely love it. That's the box. That's the collection. Again, I think this is very cool. Number four, that is, I think. I think that's number four. I need to move them to one side to not get confused with the ones I've already shown you guys. Then we have got Seth in a suit. Seth in a suit. Who doesn't love Seth Rollins in a suit? The suit is actually a bit like pearlescent, if that's the right word. I think it is. This was a gift from my good friend Johnny Goldsmith, friend of the channel. Shout out, Johnny, if you're watching. You know I love you, bro. But this was a Christmas present from him a couple of years ago, and I absolutely love it. How cool is that? Number five on the figures. Then we've got another WrestleMania Seth coming up now. And I think this is number six. I think we're at six now. I might have lost count, but you know what? It is what it is. Again, this, you can see there, the box is damaged a little bit, but I'm okay with it. This came from one house to another when we moved. Very, very cool, though. Still enjoy it very, very much. Sheamus, Bianca Belair, that guy. I'm glad that sticker's covering them up, actually. They're the other ones that you can get in that collection, but absolutely love this set. Do you know what? We're going to count it as just figures, actually. I've shown you three so far. We're just going to count it as them. I've shown you three. The actual figures is what we're going to count. Now, another basic. We're still on the basics at the moment, but this Seth Rollins, again, I got him in Smith's. I think he was £7 when I got him. There you go. Look, Roman Reigns, Austin Theory, Commander Aziz, or Dabba-Kato, whatever you want to call him, and Aaliyah as well there in the collection if you wanted to get the whole lot. But I love this boot. I think this boot is very, very cool. So that's number four. 4. We're doing just figures, so that's number 4. Last but not least, for the basics, taking us up to number 5, we have got this Seth Rollins in the red ring gear with his logo on the knee pad. Again, I like this very, very much. There's not a Seth figure I have that I don't like. There's the rest of the series if you want to get them. You've got Seth up there, obviously, Kevin Owens, Sheamus, Roderick Strong, and Dakota Kai. But again, very, very cool. And if you do want to start collecting, I've just noticed that bit of damage there. I didn't know that was there. It is what it is. I'm not going to sell these guys. They're for my collection. So if it's got a bit of damage, it's got a bit of damage. I'm okay with that. Completely forgot my train of thought. Very, very cool figure. That's it for the basics. If you want to start collecting figures, but you don't know where to start, basics might be your way forward because they're the cheapest. They're like the entry level, if you like, into collecting. So, but that rounds off number 5. I'm going to pause and do the ultimate now, because if you watched the video a couple of videos back, you would have seen the ultimate featured in my top 5 favorite figures in the man cave. But I'm going to show it again in case you haven't watched that video. It's from Clash at the Castle. It's got all the accessories, the other head, the hands, all the ring gear that he wore at Clash at the Castle. Very cool box. Love it on the back. That's what he looked like. Well, that's the figure dressed up, but that is what he looked like on the night. Again, that's what he looked like on the night. Very, very cool figure. What are we at now? Number 6 on figures. Just figures. That is number 6. Again, I'm putting this in now because you guys might have seen it before. I'm going to stop counting because I'm just going to say now there's 4 to show you that are the ultimates. I'm going to show you them now, but we know that works out as 10. So 10 Seth Rollins figures like that sit in this man cave, but we're going to look at the ultimates and they're all awesome in their own individual way. And I'm going to show you for why. So starting off, we have got this WrestleMania 41 Vegas Seth Rollins figure in the pink ring gear. Very, very cool. I love the box on this. I think the box design is so cool. Obviously, I love the figure inside as well, but just look at, I love the way it pops on the box. I love this WrestleMania design as well, by the way. I just think it's very, very cool. Obviously, you've got the hands in there that you can change as well. He's got the blonde on the hair. It's great. And this was a Christmas present from Chloe. Shout out, Chloe, and everything you do for me and buy me as well. You know I love you. Then we have got Seth freaking Rollins with the World Heavyweight Championship. Again, he's got the blonde in the hair. This one, I think I picked up in Smith's. It's where I get the majority of my figures, guys. Again, look, there he is on the back with the World Heavyweight Championship. Everyone here that you can get in the series: Dominic Mysterio, Shinsuke Nakamura, Damian Priest, Bayley, and the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, along with Seth freaking Rollins. Again, very, very cool figure. Love the belt as well. Great belt design. I love this. Then we have got, when he decided to try and get inside Cody's head, shall we like, Seth, but he's in Dusty Rhodes' ring gear. How cool is that? I think this is very, very cool. Obviously, he did actually wear this as well when he fought Cody. This is the box again. You can get Cena, Reigns, and Seth in this series, this specific one. Very, very cool figure. Love the fact he's got Dusty's ring gear on as well. Obviously, you got the hands in there again as well. Very, very cool. I keep saying very, very cool, but there's nothing else to say. Look, they're Seth figures. They're awesome, all right? Leave me alone. I love them. And last but not least, I feel like this is a slightly longer video, this one, but last but not least, Money in the Bank Seth. When he cashed in, heist of the century. Take a look at that. It's got the belt up here as well. It's got the briefcase. This is from when he cashed in. He's obviously got the blonde in the side of the hair there as well. He's got the gloves, the hands with the gloves on that you can change to if you want to. Seth Rollins. This is everyone you can get in this series. We've got DDP, Seth Rollins, Shawn Michaels, Batista, The Undertaker, and King Harley Race. Sorry, I couldn't read that back to front, and I don't know why. But that is that one as well again. And this is the last one to show you guys, but I think it's very, very cool. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of another episode, and everything is back on the shelf where it should be. Order has been restored in the man cave. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. If you do like this content, please do hit the like button. Please do subscribe, because there'll be plenty more of it coming. I can show you, if you've got a series you want me to do of things in the man cave, please do let me know. But there will be other videos coming as well that aren't just look at what I've got, because I don't want to be that guy. But that's it for now anyway. I hope you liked it. As always, same as the other channel, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next one.